everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with Lucretia. How you doing? Welcome back. If you're new, welcome in, grab some tea and make yourself comfortable because this is going to be a whip and chat, and it's been a couple days and I've done a couple things, so it's going to be a bit of a long one. The reason you were zoomed in is right now I'm working on my mystery kit for Mystery Mania, and I've got like just this little, a couple more symbols to go. You can see I have, there's some white sections in there. But I'm going to be working on that while we chat. This is the Regan Kubitschek. Let me see. Here's the drill sheet. The what do you call it? The inventory sheet. It's for Mystical Dream Diamonds, and it doesn't show the picture, but it has a little cute question mark in the corner. Isn't that a cute question mark? So yeah. I'm working out of baggies, so I got to keep that close so I can figure out my symbols. Plus, I'm hiding a square over here because, in my Harbor, I'm working out of baggies, but I have it in a Harbor Freight box. So here, I'll just show you that. What I've got, it's a Harbor Freight box, and I'm just working out of baggies and that. But it's over a section. You can't see that. Your camera's far away. But anyway, I do know, I'm not going to reveal what I do know. I know it's not a Care Bear. We'll leave it at that. If you know Regan's artwork, you know I love Care Bears and Raggedy Anns. It's not Raggedy Ann, it's not Care Bear, it's not, what's the other one? It's not My Little Pony. I'll tell you this, it's a girl. It's one of the girls. I don't know which one. But I found an eyeball earlier, so, or yesterday, the day before, so I do know it's one of the girls. Which one? I have no clue yet. We'll have to piece it together, but that's what I'm working on. That's why you're kind of zoomed in. Because I don't want to, if anyone else has this kit out there in YouTube land or diamond painting land or whatnot, I don't want to ruin it for people. So, yeah. Like I said, go get you something to drink. I've got some tea. My pen is this. I don't remember where I got this from, actually. Come to think of it. I really don't. But anyway, this is the pen I'm using. It's a blue, it's a light blue pen. That one, the end right there is from Dynamite Diamond Drill Shop. I love it's the curved multi-placer, and then it's just got the regular plastic single placer. It's a good pen. I wish I remember where I got this pen, actually. I don't really remember. I don't think this was a Vicky one. I think this was, I don't know. Maybe I picked it up in a D-stash, or I don't know, bought it somewhere. Anyway, it's here now, so it's the one I'm working with today. I also have my other blue one, my tie-dye blue one, which is right here with the plastic, with the other multi-placers, the metal ones, which I might use that one. I like both of them. I'm just kind of winging it. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm using. I've got some tea in my tumbler, my little autumn, unicorn prancing in the leaves, fall leaves. It is fall, y'all. Today I woke up, it was chilly outside when I was taking out the dogs for the morning, and woke up, let them out, and oh my goodness, it was chilly. So I came in and made me some hot cocoa along with breakfast and brought them back in, and oh, it's just been a nice cool fall day. So yay, you guys go enjoy fall. Actually, don't enjoy fall. Watch the video and then you can go enjoy fall. But I'm loving fall. It is fall time. Let me tell you, this has been, the last couple days I've been going to craft fairs, and one was in Arkansas, and of course, when I go to Arkansas, I've got to meet my buddy Rick, and he was out there at War Eagle, and of course I went to go see him, and got some pictures. Oh, show and tell. Let me, hold that thought, please. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to have to zoom you out a little bit for this one. So hold, please. You're going to have to zoom out just a tad. There we go. I know you're going to see the mess of my desk, but it won't be for long. I want to show you the pictures I got. So, we all know my buddy Rick is Richard Lorenz, and he does wonderful artwork, right? Right. So, I picked up a couple of prints from him. And this is one of them. This is Nene. The Chickens on the Fence. Chicken's Cuckoo's Nest. Yes, Cuckoo's Nest. And, let me see if I can read that. Let me get my glasses on to read that little saying at the bottom. Tina does these delightful sayings. I'm delightful, uniquely disturbed. Proceed with caution. I am that bird. And that's from Tina. She does the wording and of course the colorful chicken right there is Noonie. I was telling Rick, I was like, yep, I'm one of them birds too. I'm probably this one down here in the corner in the blue. But that's Noonie. I got that one. And then I had to get this one, which is the one with the Imogene, which is the bird with the coffee cup and the house slippers and looking a mess. Yeah, and the little saying on it, on the bottom of it is 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cups, 4. Just maybe 1 cup more. So many days. I mean, I can only, with my medical conditions, I can only have like 1 cup of coffee a day, which sometimes is just not enough. But, and of course these are, they have the certificate of Be the Bird, and they have the number on them on the back. So they are legit. I bought them from the man himself. That one is 55 of $2.50. And then, so after I got visiting with Rick and Tina and chatted with them about, you know, things and whatnot, went over, you know, they were in building 4, and so I kept on going. I went through building 2, or building 3, and did not see anything I really wanted. And sorry for the plastic. Let me get my other pictures out. And, so anyway, we ended up in building 2. We had to stop and rest and let my back kind of catch up. And so in building 2, I was walking down and, saw these owl pictures, and I was like, ooh, that looks like Cheryl Baker's artwork. And of course I'd seen her last year, and I wasn't able to purchase anything because I had planned ahead for this one. You know, sometimes when you know the craft fairs are coming, you can plan ahead. Yeah, I'd planned ahead, so I had some money stashed back. So this time I was able to go in there and get my 2 owl paintings that I also have in DAC form. And I got to talk with her a little bit, because first time I met her, I was kind of goo-goo gaga, you know, and almost having a heart attack. But, yeah, I was able to talk with her a little bit about my diamond painting hobby and the fact that I have these 2 in my collection. And I really, really, you know, was happy that she was doing DACs. And, yeah, she was really sweet, really humble. I took a selfie with her. If I remember, I'll email it to the thing and put it on here. But I got to actually visit with Cheryl Baker for not a long time, but maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. That's pretty long, you know, when you're doing a craft fair and whatnot. And we just had a ball talking to each other. And so anyway, this one is Garnick, King of the Woodlands, the owls, you know, the Robin Hood owls. And like I said, I have these in DAC form. And then the female one, which, Aveline. The mother of the woodlands. So, yeah, I have both of those prints now. And again, in the back, they have a certificate of them with her visit my shop at CherylBakerArtist.com. So if you can't make it to a craft fair, go to her website, CherylBakerArtist.com, and, you know, you can purchase one for yourself. Isn't that pretty? Now I need to get my diamond painting out and do it, because, you know, but yeah, it was really fun to do that, and, you know, meet a new artist and actually talk to her and stuff, so that was cool. I didn't get anything else. There was lots of stuff. I thought about it. Uh, there was a sample person there that were doing some kind of soap scrubs, and I ended up. I think I was allergic to it because I had to come home and take some Benadryl because my whole arm was kind of red where I'd putted on. It's right there. It was really red, and yeah, I think I was allergic to it, so I had to take a Benadryl there while I was there at the deal. But other than that, that happens. You never know exactly what you're going to get into. Um, but that was the fun part uh, of the craft fair, and of course I visited with Rick for a bit and Tina. Uh, it's always fun getting up with them and chatting with them. They were worried about the rain because War Eagle, where the craft fair was at, it ends today, and they were talking about a flood and monsoon coming yesterday. And they're like, okay, the rain never really bothers uh, the craft fair anyway because it's in 4 different buildings, right? And they're like old chicken house. The walls are uh, all it has is the roof. Everything else is open, so wind can blow in on you, but where they're at in the building, it's usually pretty dry. They're in the center, pretty much. So, unless you got one of the ones on the sides or the ends, you're good. You'll be fine. But they were kind of worried about the weather for Saturday, but I was like, you should be fine. Just if they tell you to run, just grab Rick and go. Tina's like, okay, will do. So on the way, yesterday, well, this was like Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yes, the craft fair was Thursday. Today's today's Sunday. Yeah, it's been a couple days. Sorry, my brain's not as good as it used to be. So I'm talking about Thursday, and it was a very nice day. We had great weather going down there all the way even coming back home. And Quincy, of course, went with me. He was doing the driving. We actually got along, y'all. We've gotten along for the last 3 or 4 days and haven't gotten into a fight yet. So I'm thinking after I had a serious sit down with the man and telling him what for, I was like, look, I'm not going to tolerate some of the stuff that you're doing, and you're going to have to either treat me better or I'm gone. He finally wised up and he's starting to help out more. He usually texts me when he's about ready to leave for work and say, hey, do you need anything from the store for supper? He's just been doing better. I finally just, had to put the foot down a little bit. But we're doing good. Dogs are doing good. The craft festival went great. On the way, we gassed up the car. He bought donuts. He bought us a couple donuts and coffees. So we had coffee and donuts on the way up there, or down there, up there. I don't know, whichever way Arkansas is. But and then when we got up there, we were getting a little bit hungry. The donuts were wearing off. The coffee was kicking in nicely because I was singing to the radio and having a really good day. There was nothing going to bring me down. Nothing going to bring me down that day. And so I was singing to the radio, and he was kind of singing along to some of the tunes, and we'd sing together and talk some, and we just, it was a great day, okay? And then we ended up, he's like, what do you want for breakfast? He's like, I'm getting kind of hungry. What do you want for breakfast? He's like, let's do breakfast before we go out there to the craft fair. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. And, so he's like, okay, Waffle House? I'm like, oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Now, if you guys don't know what a Waffle House is, it's a restaurant chain here in the South. It's well, I should say South. It's in Arkansas all over the place. It's not really in Missouri too much unless you get to the big cities. There's one in Joplin and one in Springfield. And, yeah. They're on every corner down there in Arkansas. So, we enjoyed Waffle House, and I enjoyed some of the best hash. They have like the best hash browns. They cook everything on a open. It's not an open grill, but a flat top. And man, they make the best hash browns. They were scattered. They had onions. They had ham. They had cheese. They had mushrooms. Oh my God, they were yummy. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm still drooling about those hash browns. Yeah. So we had a good day, and then on the way home, we were stopping. We hit a couple yard sales and a couple thrift stores, and then I was like, hey, while we're still in this one city, I would like to stop and get some jams and jellies for the winter because, I like toast and jelly, okay? I like biscuits and jelly, biscuits and jam. That's kind of my, literally, no offense, biscuits and jam is my jam, okay? So, that's like my favorite breakfast ever is biscuits and jelly or jam or fruit spread, whatever. Now, I go to the House of Webster. It's there in Rogers. And, so I go in, and of course they're having a sale out front. They have a couple owl things, which I think they're still in the pantry with the jams and the jellies. But anyway, I picked up some jams and jellies, one for our pantry, and two, I picked up a couple jars for, maybe I shouldn't say that because they sometimes watch the channel, but if a certain friend that usually goes on vacation gets a whole, a couple of jams and jellies, overlook it, just say thank you. Because I got some for my friends that I puppy set for, and I'm going to make them like a little gift basket of jams and jelly because, yes, I do notice the Smucker's jelly in your fridge. And I did notice the apple butter from Mount Vernon in your fridge. Y'all, this apple butter that I got for you in this thing, 100 times better than that Mount Vernon stuff. You will thank me come January. You're welcome. There you go. I know they watch the channel, so I know the wife watches the channel, so it's like, yeah. And by the way, call and tell me how your mom is doing. Okay, end of story on that one. So, anyway, we went to the House of Webster. Go get up there and open the door, and the ladies were like, hey, can we help you? I was like, no, I just need to stock up my jams and jellies. Oh, okay. Let us know if we can help you with anything. And, they were so nice and giving us free samples of we have this new flavor, elderberry. And I tried it. I love berries. That one was a little sour. I was like, ooh, that needs more sugar. And of course that was a sugar-free version, so I couldn't have the sugar one. She's like, well, the sugar one is a little bit more sugary. And I'm like, oh yeah, good point. That's the fruit spread. So yeah, but I mean, it was good. It was like a blackberry, blueberry type mix, which they already have a double berry one that my dad used to love. Oh, he used to go up there. That's how I know about this place. My dad used to go up there. Of course, they lived in Arkansas, but it was the good things and the good memories and whatnot. And this one lady that was with her, she's like, hey, you're so-and-so's daughter, aren't you? And I hadn't seen her. I'd seen the other girl. She's like, you're so-and-so's daughter, aren't you? He used to come here all the time and get the double berry. And I was like, yeah. And she was talking about my dad. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, I haven't seen him in ages. And I'm like, he's been gone for like 20 years. Oh, where'd he go? I was like, heaven, I hope. She's like, oh no. I was like, yeah, cancer got him. Gosh. Has it been 20 some? Yeah, it's been 20 some odd. Anyway, I told her it was 20 years. He died in 03. Oh God, don't make me think math. Anyway, Dad died in 03. 2003. Yeah, because we got married in 99. He died like 4 or 5 years later. Yeah. Oh God, don't make me math. I haven't had my coffee yet. And Mom's been gone for a while too, so both Mom and Dad, she remembered Mom and Dad, and of course I had to tell her that, hey, they're no longer with us. Thanks for your, memory, and thanks for the giggle about Dad and whatnot. I was like, yeah, he did. He really did love y'all's jam. And she's like, yeah, he did. So yeah, it was kind of nice to remember him that way. It's like, wow, 20 years and the guy still remembered. Well, that's kind of cool, you know. But we had a great time. And of course, having to come home and, of course, I had to take the dogs to the you-know-where and, take care of them. And it's been fun. My legs are killing me, but, exercise is good for the soul, right? Well, I hope so. I'm getting my fill of it. So is Sadie. She keeps jumping the fence every other time I take her out. I don't have a healer. I have a gazelle, because man, she can jump that fence. I take them out, and the breezeway, right out the back door, and you turn left is the gate. Right. So she has learned to jump the gate. Now Mojo sits and waits for me to open said gate. Not Sadie. She'll just jump the thing and keep going. I mean, she stays in the yard, but she's just a jumper. She needs to be agility trained, because, man, she's... Ugh. And she stays in the yard now. She could jump over to the neighbor's dog and play with him, but she doesn't. I've yelled at her enough, and she just stays in the yard and stays there barking at him, and I don't know, she's weird. Which I'm glad she does stay in the yard, because we live on a very busy street. She could really get hurt if she was loose and out there with the cars. She'd be dead. But, yeah, she's doing good. She doesn't like the hoot owl very much, because he keeps eating her squirrels that she barks at, so she's getting less and less things to bark at. We have the neighborhood owl has developed a fondness for our trees and my squirrels. And, well, I don't care if he or she eats the squirrels. Apparently Sadie doesn't like it, because she wants to bark at the squirrels and chase the squirrels. She's like, wait, you're eating my toys. Which, no, that's Mojo's job. Oh, I gave them a toy the other day. Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And, not even 5 minutes later, he had it gutted. And it's like, really? You see the cartoon on Facebook and in the I wouldn't say the funny papers, but it's surfed through Facebook. You have this woman cartoon, and she comes home from shopping, and she has this toy, right? And she's like, here, I went to the store and bought you a new toy, and pulls out this brand new toy, shiny toy, and the dog's in the background looking at it like, oh, yay, new toy, yay, thank you. And she tosses the thing to the dog, and in the next scene or box or whatnot of the cartoon, it's like all shredded. And she's like, you're welcome. That's how I felt yesterday, because Mojo gutted that one toy, and I was like, you're welcome. Not going to give you another one for a little bit, but, So, yeah, dogs are doing good. I'm doing good. I'm still kind of recovering from this cough and cold. I still have it, but not as bad. My voice sounds a little hoarse to me, so overlook it if my voice doesn't sound as good. But that's what's been going on with me. Yeah, that's pretty much the fall days. I'm thoroughly loving fall. Thoroughly loving fall. And what do I have planned in the future? I don't know. I don't think there's any festivals. I mean, I'm sure there's festivals. I may take off this week and just enjoy being at the house. We also went last week to the Apple Butter Making Days Festival up there in Mount Vernon, which is, about 45 minutes from here, from where I'm at. So, it's not that far. And it's just, I didn't get the apple butter, but I knew I was coming to the House of Webster and get theirs. But, it's fun to walk around and see the crafts and try to walk through. And I'm not a very good walker, but I need to get back into it. I go to my doctor in November, and he's going to be so mad at me because I haven't lost... I mean, I don't know if I've lost any weight or not. I haven't taken the time to scale myself, but I've been trying to watch what I eat, exercise regularly, take my multivitamin like I'm supposed to. You know, am I losing weight? I don't know. I don't think so. Do I feel better? Some days. Some days my back still hurts. There's some days I can't do stuff, but I'm trying. I am trying. Work in progress, right? Right. He's wanting to do that gastric bypass on me to lose weight. I don't really want abdominal surgery. I just don't. I want to lose the weight, but I don't want the surgery. You know what I mean? And I'm not looking for a quick fix. I know it's you know, I didn't get this way overweight overnight, but I'm trying to avoid the surgery. I don't want to do the surgery. I know it gets good results, but it's expensive. My insurance doesn't pay for that. So even though the doctor is just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be warranted. It's gonna be paid for because it's medical condition. I'm like, no, my insurance won't pay for it. But anyway, that's what all's been going with me. What do I have coming on the channel? Well, I'm trying to finish my I've still got, what do I have on my work table? I have Coop Sweet Coop, which I haven't touched, and my Spangler, which I haven't really touched. So I'm still working on those two. Like I said, I'm trying to get this square done so I can work on one of the other ones today. And it's already, what, 2:30? 2:30, something like that. What time is it? 1:52. Okay, 1:52. Have my phone over here on the charger. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's what's going on with me. How have you been? Let me stop, take a breath. How are you? What's up? What are you working on? Let me know down below. I have 200 some odd of you. Leave a comment. Say hi. Give me a thumbs up. Do all the YouTube stuff that you're supposed to do. You know, like, share, subscribe, comment. You know. I'm friendly folk. I say hello. I email back. Even if it's just a little blue heart, I'll comment. Or, you know, that way you know I've seen it. But, yeah, you know, feel free to leave a message. Tell me how you're doing. Are you going to all these craft fairs? I was sitting in Zoom and I was talking to one girl, and I didn't know she lived in Arkansas. And I'm not going to say her name because, you know, I didn't ask her, but I'm just, she's part of a group that I'm with, a diamond painting group. And we got chit-chatting back after I'd gotten home. And I had posted some pictures of what all I'd been doing. She's like, wait, that looks like the War Eagle Craft Fair. I'm like, yeah, it's just there. She's like, wait, I was there too. We could have said hi. I'm like, oh no. And she's like, I probably walked right past you. I'm like, yeah, probably did. There was quite a bit of people there. I mean, it wasn't super packed like it usually is, but we went on Thursday to avoid all the crowds. Because usually on Saturday and Sunday, like yesterday and today, it would be jam-packed. You couldn't even stop to say hi to Rick and Cheryl. You just couldn't have. You could barely stop and purchase stuff. The crowd will just take you away, literally. But we were able to walk around and enjoy crafts, and I told her, I was like, man, next time, you know, let's get together and say hi and you know, what have you. And I felt bad. I was like, if I'd have known you were there, I would have messaged you and said, hey, meet me at the, you know, at the kettle corn place, or meet me in building 4 at Rick's, or building 2 in front of Cheryl's booth, and, you know. She's like, wait, I didn't even see Cheryl Baker. She's like, yeah, she was in building 2. Oh, okay. She's like, I'm going to go back and find building 2. I'm like, yeah, it's like 2 up from Rick's building. You know, they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. So she was like, okay, I'm still there. And I'll go, and she got to meet Cheryl Baker. She's like, oh, wow, that's cool. I'm like, yeah. So that was neat. I wish I'd been able to see her though, but that's okay. Maybe next time. Next time, for sure. But that's pretty much what I've been doing. What I've been up to. It's fall, y'all. Enjoy some fall weather. Get out and do something. But anyway, I'm going to get off here and keep working on my painting. I'm going to leave you like I tried to do. Mental health is important. We're coming up next month is men's mental health. So, guys, you're not immune to this either, okay? You can have mental health issues as well. So, go fishing. Go hunting. Actually, don't go hunting. A mentally impaired person and a gun, that's just never a good thing. Even if you're hillbilly. Go fishing. Go for a walk. Go play sports. Go play basketball, hoops, pickleball. That seems to be popular in my area. Go find some friends and play pickleball. Go shoot some hoops. Go for a run. Even guys can develop a hobby. Do diamond painting. Build little toy models or cars or do auto mechanic. Whatever you like to do. Do something you like, something that relaxes you, and take care of your brain, okay? Because no one's going to do it for you. You got to take care of you. So, remember I love you, and take care of you, and do something fun for yourselves, okay? And the ladies, too. They already know this. Go to a craft fair. Go listen to a movie, music. Play a game. Play with dogs. Go for a walk. Go for a run. Go for a run with your spouse, Whatever. Do something for you, okay? So, I shall see you in the next one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.